Ah, you awaken. I'm glad you kept the curtains closed. It gives me more of an opportunity to talk to you before you start your day. You still think I'm a hallucination? Well, I suppose I have no way to prove to you yet that I'm not. So I can't force you to think anything else. I must apologize once again for last night. I truly wished to find a monstrosity to frighten you, not the true horrors which I witnessed, and you have gone through. Again, if there is anything I can do to apologize, to make it up to you, any form I can take to comfort you, just say the word. I've taken the liberty of transforming into a small feline form, which your subconscious mind seemed to like. You've been resting your hand on me for the past few hours, and I've been guarding the door. I heard what you said last night about them following you here, and you are right. They can't follow you here. If they even try it, I will awaken you and do anything I can to stop them from laying a finger on you. They will not harm you again, so long as I have anything to say about it. What am I? As I said last night, my name is Silhouette. What I am is a difficult question. One of your predecessors in this apartment called me a demon. Another, a dark beast. I've taken many a form, all to get a fright. But I believe the closest thing I've seen in the many forms I've looked at would be a vampire. It's not an exact match. I don't feed on blood. But I share their lifespan, weakness to light, and the ability to thrive in the shadows. I do not know if all those forms I've taken exist in the real world. I've only met a few others that seem to be from your stories. An example is a creature that once came when a family on a long trip came through this condo. They only rented for a few days. But the child was special. It brought some form of pet with it. The adult ones couldn't see it, but the child adored playing with it. It interacted with me while the child slept. It called itself a run-along. It said that it was created by the child to follow the journey, and it knew that once the family arrived, it would say goodbye to the child, only to return when a long trip was once again started. It looked like an animal without proper shape, a combination of equine, canine, and feline features, with colors that wouldn't be possible if it weren't for the power of the child's imagination. It was quite something. Let me see. The clock's large hand is upwards, smaller one down, and one to the left. I believe that's 7? 7, yes, thank you. The last time an analog clock was placed in this small home was a long time ago. I don't even remember what year it was. I do know the television was not common yet, so it's likely to be more than a decade. The other owners all used digital time. Do I have more stories? Of course I do. But I need to know that you'll take care of yourself first. The first part of a morning routine involves going to the bathroom, no? Then once you come out of the bathroom, I'll tell you another story. You know, you talk a lot for someone who believes me to be a hallucination. Do you still think that? Or have you begun trusting my true existence? Just leaning into your madness? I truly wish I could tell you you are right, but I can't. I'm real, as far as I can tell, and not a hallucination. Alas, it really doesn't matter. Now, since you ran away from home, I presume you have some form of a plan, correct? The previous tenants all struggled to gather money in order to live here for longer, or get out of this place. So I assume you'll need this money as well. Oh, you took some amount when you ran? Clever. How long can you stay here with the amount? Only a few weeks? Then we need to find you a source of it. You want to sell the necklace? I suppose that's not a bad idea, but that, too, is simply a flat amount of money. Is there any way to get a consistent amount? A job. Yes, I think I know what that is. I can remember one of the previous tenants talking about their job constantly. Is there any place you can quickly get one? Great. Then you have to go there. If I can come with you? Unfortunately not. It would likely mean passing through the light, and since my form dissipates when too much light shines into it, I don't think I can come with you anywhere outside of this condo. Not only that, there's borders to my reach. I can't go very far beyond the walls of this building, nor can I try to go to different rooms. There's a lot of rules I have to obey. For my own good. Where am I during the day? Well, I stay under the bed. There's not too much light there, and it's rather soft and cozy. I'm sorry. Is there some form of joke I'm not understanding? A monster under the bed? I suppose that somewhat suits my description, but I prefer my name, to be honest. Listen, human. You can't delay the fact that you need to do something much longer. If you spend too much time simply talking to me every morning, you might forget that you have places to go sometimes as well. I must ask of you that you take care of yourself, even if you have to ignore me to do so. Do you understand? Good. Now you've gone to the bathroom and changed clothes and done everything you need to in there. Next would be food. Do you have anything left in the bag that you came with? Good. Then you can eat that. I'll tell you one more story. And then you go out to find a source of this money that's so important in your world. Let me think. So I don't know the dates when certain things happened. This building has been here for a very long time. Or at least some form of building. When it was first made, it was a small temple to me, made from wood and clay. People prayed to me in the darkness, asking me to bless them, or take care of their young. At night, sometimes I went outside to try and help. I scared animals back into their pen if they had escaped. I took forms of monsters to guard the village at night. Where I could, I would take care of people when they had asked me. I can't move much now, but back then, with so many people considering this place their home, I think the boundaries of my reach were extended much further. The next building that was placed here saw my temple being destroyed. The villagers protested, saying that the little temple was a sacred place. The people who wanted to build did not seem to care at all. They made things ready to destroy the building. But one of the villagers was smart. She had woven a little bag and came into the shadows. She told me what was happening and said that if I were to stay, light would flood the temple. She explained her plan, and I crawled into the bag. My temple was destroyed that day, but I survived. It was the first time I stayed under someone's bed. The light of the torches in our home couldn't reach me there. And when they finally burnt out, I came out from under it and moved outside. I had a bit of revenge for myself. Those who had a hand in the destruction of such an important place were pestered with nightmares for the rest of their lives. The girl was remembered as a hero by the villagers. But the builders went on anyways. They made an inn where I had once lived, and that was the start of how the village became a town, and the town became a city. But that is a story for later. For now, you must eat, and once you've eaten, you must find a source of money. When you return home, I'll be waiting under the bed. All right? Goodbye, human, and take care of yourself. All right?